It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. It's time for another guest episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. I hope you're having an amazing hump day. Things are going well and everything's going your way. Today, I have one of my dear friends and a former student. Her name's Jasmine. Jasmine is amazing. She's currently doing some great work with a couple of different agencies out in the Utah area. And I know that she has mentioned to me that she is in search of her next opportunity. And I thought, what better way to introduce her to the world than to let you hear and learn a little bit more about her and her. She's a PO, but she's got UX background, so she's into user experience. She is just completely awesome and amazing. So I thought this might be a good opportunity for you to be introduced to her. Without any further ado, I'm going to let her take over. She's going to talk to you about the top 3 characteristics a product owner needs to be successful. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome to the Agile Dad podcast. My name is Jasmine Nesbitt, and today we'll be discussing the top 3 characteristics that a product owner needs to have to be successful. Now, with that being said, I believe there are many characteristics that make a great product owner, but let's dive into these 3 specifically more. The top 3 characteristics are resilience, communication, and reflecting. Let's start with resilience. In an agile environment, things can quickly change and often. A resilient product owner is able to adapt to these changes and keep their team focused on the vision of the project. Without that strict guidance, everything can detour from the desires of the customer and the vision quickly. This means that being able to handle setbacks and challenges, which are inevitable, while still pushing forward with the project to be able to reach goals and deadlines. A resilient product owner is also able to bounce back from failure and learn from it instead of getting discouraged and taking those failures personally. They take these failures as a way to become better and learn and apply new techniques to be able to support their team and stakeholders. So, in the end, they make an even better result than they would have before. As a product owner, you will face many challenges and obstacles along the way. These may include changing priorities, shifting market demands, and unexpected delays. In such situations, a resilient product owner will be able to stay focused on the goal and keep their team motivated. They will remain calm under pressure and find ways to overcome these setbacks. A product owner who is resilient will keep pushing the team forward despite any hurdles that may arise. Next up, let's talk about communication. Communication is key in any project, but it is especially important in Agile. Now, why is that? Seems like a silly question to some, but it cannot be overlooked. A product owner needs to be able to communicate effectively with the team, stakeholders, and customers. The team needs to be able to understand and know what the customer wants and how everything aligns with the vision. This is achieved through the product owner being able to articulate the vision of the project and ensure that everyone is on the same page to help with keeping the vision clear and the products aligned with that vision. They also need to be able to listen to feedback and make adjustments accordingly and appropriately, as we all would love to be able to know everything and be able to just have all the answers. It's not really that way. They need to listen and apply critiques, wants, and needs of the team's stakeholders and customers to create a suitable and viable product. Without clear and effective communication, the project can easily go off track. Effective communication is the key to any successful project, and clear communication with radical candor is a skill set that takes a lot of practice and growth to maintain and develop. You should be able to articulate your ideas and thoughts clearly and concisely, But also, one of the most important things is honesty. Good product owners can be honest and still create a healthy environment where individuals can thrive, and it provides a space of safety and of trust. By maintaining open and transparent communication channels, a product owner can ensure that the project is on track and everyone is working towards the same goals. Finally, reflecting. A successful product owner needs to be able to reflect on the project and make improvements. This means taking the time to evaluate what has been done and what can be done better. They need to be able to identify what is working well and what needs to change. They can use this information to make adjustments to the project plan, update priorities, and make better decisions. By doing this, they can see trends or patterns in backlog items and will be able to identify what is a priority and what needs to be said no to. This leads to better outputs by the team and happier customers in the end by reflecting on the needs and wants and being able to provide the best based on experiences, knowledge, and the vision. Reflection is an ongoing process and should be done regularly to ensure that the project is on track and meeting its goals, holding that vision strong. So let's wrap it all up. The top 3 characteristics that a product owner needs to have are resilience, communication, and reflecting. Resilience is important for handling setbacks and challenges. Communication is key for ensuring that everyone is on the same page. And reflecting is necessary for making improvements and keeping the project on track. These 3 characteristics, resilience, communication, and reflecting, are essential for a product owner to be successful. And in the process of this, if you were listening, you could hear how they're all cohesive and still work together to benefit each other in the process. By being resilient, communicating effectively, and reflecting on the project, a product owner can ensure that the team is motivated, stakeholders are satisfied, and the project is moving towards its goals. Thank you for listening to the podcast on Agile Dad and the top 3 characteristics that a product owner needs. We hope you found this information helpful and can't wait for you to come back to Agile Dad. I hope you have a great day and we'll see you soon.